Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading with the Esoteric Empire. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Okay, so throughout this week, it still will be Taurus season, but once we hit the 21st, we will be transitioning into Gemini season, okay? So there is going to be a transition of energy that will be happening for majority of the people watching these videos. We're going to go ahead and see what energy you're going to be feeling throughout this time. Okay, so Virgo. Okay, you're actually the first sign to only get one energy for this week. All right, we have Virgo. So I feel like you're actually going to be focused on organization, okay? All right, so let's start off with some speedy messages, and then we'll actually look into the sequence of your week. All right, the first speedy message, this may or may not resonate with you, but it will resonate with someone watching, okay? So we have the Star and we have Four of Swords. I feel like whatever your wish is, or whatever you've been working for, or whatever you dream about, whoever you dream about, there's a sense of there being like a hold or a pause on that situation. Like something is pending when it comes to this, or there's something you have to wait on, okay? The second message we have is, okay, I feel like you have to wait because there was something that was put on hold, or there was something that didn't go through, it didn't get approved. There was some action that was not completed, or it's still happening. And so before that is completed, you cannot move on to the next stage, okay? The third message is Prince of Wands and Two of Pentacles. Okay, so if this was a person or this is you, the reason why it didn't get finished on time was simply because there's two things that need to be done at one time. So I almost feel like this isn't bad news. It just means that there's more that you need to get done. So for example, if you are someone who sells clothes or something, it's not that you aren't making any money. It's like you sold out, so you have to get more clothes and stop before you can make more money type of thing, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and look at the actual sequence of events for this week. Okay, so this week is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So I do not see you relaxing at all throughout this week. I do think you're going to be very busy. You may have to be in a certain environment that you don't necessarily like. So if you're one of those people who don't like to sleep at hotels, you like to be in your bed every night, it looks like you're going to be busy and you may not get to enjoy relaxation, okay? So like I said, getting things organized, I feel like you're really going to be working a lot throughout this week. So in the beginning of the week, we do have the Hangman. So I do feel like you're waiting on a response, or you're waiting for the green light for something. I see something is pending, something is on hold, something has paused. So we kind of talked about that in your speedy messages. Let's go ahead and see what this is in regards to. Okay, so this did take you by surprise. I do think this is not something you planned on and you're not happy about it, or at least it's causing some sort of conflict. Okay, so I'm seeing if there's two people in charge, or if there's two authoritative figures, they're the reason why something is on hold. They wouldn't release something, they didn't agree on something, they feel like it wasn't the right time. And I'm also getting that you're going to get like a notification or an email, or somebody's going to tell you like, yeah, we're really sorry everything's taking so long. We're going to clear it up for you. So if you ordered something or something like that, there seems to be a conflict that could not be controlled. Like you couldn't really do anything about it. The company couldn't really do anything about it. It was like it was above them. It was above their pay grade to be able to fix it. So that's just an example. But I do feel like you're going to have to wait on something to be shipped to you. And I think you were expecting it. But I feel like they're going to throw something in to kind of, you know, make you feel better about it, or give you something for free to kind of help heal the wound of it being late. Okay, so I do see you having to wait on something. And I feel like it may stress you out. Let me see how you're feeling about this. Okay, we have the Chariot. Okay, so I feel like you're upset at first, and then when they throw in that, like, okay, we're going to give you this just in case, or we're going to give you this for free, or whatever the case is, you're like, okay, fine, that works. So I feel like you are going to be upset, you know, but then they tell you something good, and it kind of changes your mood on the situation. But I do feel like you're kind of like, what the heck, like, why is it taking so long? Yeah, I feel like you need something for an occasion that is sentimental to you, whether it's a date, whether it's a graduation, it's a party, you know, a celebration for someone. I do feel like you were looking forward to it. It could just be something you really wanted and you were just ready to see it, and then you get the notification that it's not going to arrive on time. But I am seeing that happening in the beginning of your week for you. It doesn't look like it's anything too major, honestly, but I do feel like it was major in the fact that you wanted it or you needed it for a certain event, okay? but I feel like it's clothing or something like that. I also feel like you're not going to get it until Gemini season, okay? So you can expect for it to come after the 21st. All right, so in the middle of this time period, we do have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like things are really out of whack. Things are very messy or just like unorganized around you. It could be a boss that you're dealing with. They're having you like fix a lot of things. Or you could be rearranging what's important to you because you're taking ownership of what you want to do in your life. So I kind of feel like you're putting in effort to find a job, but you're not telling anyone. Or you could have went on a hiatus or something and people are like, where are you? Like, did you take a vacation? Like, what's going on? I feel like you're doing this because you need to find yourself or you need time to yourself. But I feel like it's for a bigger cause. Like, I don't feel like it's just like you were tired. I feel like it's because you're tired of doing things you don't love. You want to do something that you really love. Okay, yeah, you feel like you're not getting paid enough for whatever you do. And so I think you're secretly looking for a job, which I don't know why you would be doing this in secret, but it's like you're looking for a new job, but you haven't quit your other one, or you haven't told them that you're looking and you're going to be leaving soon. Okay, so you haven't told them because whoever your boss is, you know that they're not going to be happy about you leaving, or they're not going to be gentle about it. Like, they'll probably fire you or something like that. So you're kind of just keeping it to yourself. I do see that I feel like bills are a big thing for you. Like, you're trying to keep up with payments and things, and that's something that weighs heavy on you. So I feel like you're like, okay, I have to find something that's going to pay my bills, but I also want to be fulfilled in it, and I want to own what I do. So it could literally mean you're trying to be an entrepreneur, or you're trying to own, like, be proud of what you do. Okay, so I'm seeing that too. Okay, that is a conflict. So there's a conflict of you finding something you love and finding something that pays well. Okay, so it's kind of like you're sacrificing your happiness so that you make money, but you don't want to do that anymore. So you're trying to figure out where's the happy medium with both of them. How can I do both? Father of Earth. Okay, so you are thinking for the long term. I think some of you are even thinking about retirement. You're like, okay, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to sustain myself when I'm older? I see that some of you are looking at it like, do I get a job that has benefits, pension, and all that? Or do I go towards something that I can build myself, but it's going to take time? So I see someone is debating, should they start their own business or should they actually stay in the one that they hate? Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Then we have perfection as how your boss is showing up. Okay, so I kind of feel like your boss, it seems like they see you as a very hard worker. They don't see anything wrong, which is a problem. They feel like you're happy with your job. They feel like there's nothing wrong with the way that everything is going, but you don't feel that way. So I don't know if you should voice your opinion, but I feel like they see that you're very happy, so they don't see why they should change anything, or they don't even know that you want to do something different. Okay. Okay, your boss could be a Capricorn, okay? This is also someone I feel like has a lot of money. Like, they could be the CEO, or they're just very wealthy, and they feel like you're lucky to have the job that you have, okay? So I do kind of see why you're having a hard time figuring out if you should say anything, or, you know, or wait until you actually have another job. So there seems to be a little bit of guilt. I feel like at one point you also felt lucky to have this job too, and now you feel unfulfilled, and so you're trying to figure out, you see it as like being ungrateful, but then a part of you also feels like, hell no, like I hate this job, so let me be selfish and do my own thing type of thing. Okay, so there is like this internal battle. I am seeing that. All right, so at the end of this week, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So I see that there is going to be some money coming towards you, or you're going to find your footing on the path you're supposed to be on. All right, so that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and see what this is equating to. Beautiful. We have Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So I see that a friend of yours or someone in your social group, they tell you, or they give you an offer. They tell you about a job that you probably would like, or they say, hey, do you want to come work with us, or you want to start this business? Something where it's very friendly, cohesive, cooperative. I feel like it feels right to you, and you're like, yeah, like, let me go for it. But I also feel like the pay is really, really good. Okay, so what is this? This is beautiful. It also seems like it could be a family business or something. Okay, we have Five of Wands, Five of Swords. So I'm getting the idea that this is some sort of business where it is very competitive. You have to make your mark, but as long as you can stand out, then you will always be on top. So this could be something in the entrepreneurial world. I'm seeing like tow truck business or trucking business. I'm seeing like clothing or something like that, or a restaurant, something where like it's very profitable if you can stand out. You just have to keep up the pace. You can't slack with this job type of thing. Okay, but I see it's something that is piquing your interest, and I feel like it kind of seals the deals on both ends for you. Like you get to fulfill that passion, you get to have that fire back, but you also get to like have money. Like logically it makes sense to do this as well. Okay, all right. Aries, you see that as an opportunity that could be really beneficial for you, and I think you're looking long term and you're like, okay, this is starting to make a lot of sense, and I think you can make a lot of dollars as well. The person that's telling you about it, they're very optimistic, and they feel really like good about this offer. They feel like this is a really good idea, and I think they also are very practical, so they see how this could be something really monumental, and I think they're also looking for the long term in this. And so I think both of you guys are on the same page, which is beautiful. I think that they kind of came up with the idea, or they have some part in it, and they want to bring you into it because they see the potential that you have, as well as you see the potential that this business has. Okay, so you could be getting an offer from an Aquarius, okay? This is also someone, if they're not an Aquarius, they are someone who is very about their shit, okay? Especially if they're a woman, I see that they're very strict, or they're very about their business. They're very business oriented, and they're not here to play games, okay? But they do want to see everybody win, okay? So, okay, beautiful. I also feel like this could be the competition of your old business that you were a part of as well. So that's where things could get a little sticky. But I feel like this is a really good opportunity and looks really promising. Okay, so your oracle message we have is the Eight of Wands. So expect some speedy progress. Expect some really fast information to come towards you, and expect some really big things to start changing for you, but in your favor, okay? Temptation, okay? So I see that something that you need to deal with needs to be dealt with. I'm also seeing that if you, for some reason, I feel like this is actually a good omen. Like if you feel tempted, or if something is kind of catching your attention with this job situation, go for it. Try it out. See how it works for you. I feel like for so long you were not allowing yourself to, go towards the things that seem good. You were just going towards what you know. But at this time, I think I think Spirit is even pushing you to go towards something that's tempting you, okay? So it definitely could be this job offer. All right, beautiful. So that's your week. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you want to have your own private reading with me, make sure you email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more weekly readings such as this one. Thank you so much, Aries, and I'll see you next week. Bye.